Greetings, my friends, and happy Friday. Today I want to talk to you about football. Well, not exactly the game of football, but a certain position. That position is called a tackle. I began to wonder about why a tackle was called a tackle, especially on offense, because he doesn't tackle. Basically, his responsibility is to protect the quarterback and to block and make a hole for the running back to run through. So why is a tackle called a tackle? So I began to research a little bit and found out that the word actually came from the olden days when a tackle played both positions, both defense and offense. And so the defensive tackle played offensive tackle. So I guess the name just never changed when he switched back to the offense. But anyway, it was interesting in my research to see that a tackle actually scored higher, or tackles in general scored higher on the Wonderlic personal test. Now, I never heard of this test before, but the Wonderlic personal test was a cognitive ability test. There were 50 multiple choice answers, and you had to do that in 12 minutes. And according to Sports Illustrated journalist Paul Zimmerman, he said that offensive tackles consistently achieved higher on this test, which the average was, it went on to say the average was 26, or the average is 20, but they scored on average 26 on this test. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about tackles today was not about their intelligence or anything, but usually the quarterback or the running back or the ends or the tight ends, or, tight ends, split ends, they're usually the ones that get all the attention. But if you think about it, the tackle, he is one that protects usually and helps the others be successful. So in other words, that he doesn't get the attention like someone else does. Well, there's a principle in that. The principle is that there's a lot of times we do things that we don't get recognition for. You may do things that you don't get recognition for, but you're still important. And I believe in the eyes of God that we are important no matter what we're doing, if we're doing what we're called to do. And so I encourage you, my friends, to do what God's called you to do. Use the gifts God has given you so that when that day comes, when God gives out the rewards and God recognizes us, that you will be valuable in His eyes and you're making other people successful. You see, I think that's important, that we use the gifts we have that we can help other people be successful. Well, most of the time we want to be the ones that get the attention. But that's not the case. The tackles and other linemen, they usually don't get the attention like the quarterbacks do or the running backs do, but they are extremely important people on the football field. So you might be a tackle. You might be one that's behind the scenes. Continue to do what God's called you to do, and one day you'll get your rewards. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.